Hey guys, so this is my project 2, part 1 research of augmented reality, and I decided to do it on education and how augmented reality is affecting it. So first off, what is augmented reality? So AR technology is when virtual content is displayed over a physical environment and the user is able to see it. So basically, the user uses see-through devices such as a phone, computer, and even a pair of special glasses that help him see virtual information that is being presented in front of him. And some of the history of augmented reality. For the past 3 decades, researchers have been coming up with prototypes for augmented reality technology, and the first one was made in 1960s by a computer graphic pioneer Ivan Sutherland and his students at Harvard and University of Utah. Um, this prototype was made for augmented reality and also for virtual reality, so they were experimenting with both. And since the 1990s, the term augmented reality has become more popular because more people are getting in, are finding it more interesting to study and to just learn more about it. But due to technology advancing slowly and expensive, it has been much harder to research and experiment with augmented reality. But now that technology has come a long ways, augmented reality is booming everywhere, whether it's in the work field like education, which we're going to look at, or in the medical field, or it might be helping soldiers in the army, it might be helping firefighters, wherever it could be of use. So, augmented reality in education. Today, people are able to um, not only learn through textbooks and computers, but are able to learn through augmented reality. And in an article from King Don Lee, researchers have created ways to help second graders learn about animals and means of transportation with augmented reality. So, augmented reality basically is used to show these kids about cars, about trucks, animals, and since a lot of kids nowadays play digital games like on the phone, well, teachers have been using uh, augmented reality in these digital games to show them about the subjects that they are learning about. And also, this article also mentioned how it's affecting other subjects such as astronomy, biology, mathematics, and even reading. For example, in astronomy, students are able to learn the relationship the sun and the earth have by having this AR technology render 3D models of these planets. And this article also showed another AR system, which is the Google Sky Map. And this Sky Map basically, the user is able to use their phone and while they use their phone and look up, like if they're looking up to the sky, they're able to see the stars and constellations that this AR tool technology displays for them. And then for biology, augmented reality has helped students learn the anatomy and form of the human body by showing 3D models of organs and other things that they might find in the human body, like their veins, their muscles, their bones. And in mathematics, students and teachers can work together by learning about the different shapes that geometry has. So far, what I read in this article, in mathematics, geometry is the only subject that has used augmented reality. Physics has used it, but in this article I just read about geometry. Um, that um, there's an AR application which is called Construct 3D that has helped students construct geometric shapes by wearing a head-mounted display that shows this virtual information as a on a real platform. So basically, the students and the teachers can use AR augmented reality to mess with the surfaces of the volume and of these shapes and just explore with it more than just having it on the piece of paper 2D. So, and then another area where augmented reality has improved is reading books. So we've all heard of the traditional pop-up books, and but augmented reality has made it possible for children to read a book and also have it the images or figures pop up while they're um, reading their book, and all they need is a handheld device. And there's actually this app which is called the Magic Book, which allows children to become a more involved in the story. And they just need their phone, and they just put their phone in front of the page, and it shows a figure or a scene of the book that they are reading, and it just makes it more real and helps the reader become part of the story more. So, the future of augmented reality in education, I believe that with technology advancing more and it, the equipment being more available, it's will really help educational establishments become more fruitful, enjoyable, and above more interactive. So students and teachers will have the opportunity to dive even more into the subjects that will help them succeed in the future. And then this is my posters. Let me try to zoom out. I guess not. Yes. Okay. Oops, that's too much. Okay. So this is my poster that I created, and I know it looks pretty simple, but with the Zapworks, I was able to add some features to these circles, which represent like reading, biology, science, and astronomy and math, like what we just went over. And then let's go to Zapworks to check that out. So basically, if whenever the user uses the Zapworks app, they are able to view these titles that pop up, and each title has a different scene that it goes to. Like reading, it goes to scene 2, and it basically shows like an example of how um, users can view like this apple that they might be reading in their book, and then it gives information about it. And then if they go to science, if they click on the science, it goes to scene 3, and it shows like how biology is able to use it to show the anatomy and structure of the human body. And then if you go to scene 4, it goes to astronomy, and it shows how students are able to see the sun, the earth, and other planets. And then for scene 5, it just shows how for math they are able to see geometric shapes and curves and surfaces, and it helps them improve what they're studying for in geometry. So, and that's my and then this is the references. I mostly used 2 articles which had a lot of information about how augmented reality is affecting education and the future, and that is it. So this is my project, and hope you guys enjoyed it and learned from it.